Today's topic is brainstem. From today's class, we learn about what is brainstem, parts of brainstem, where they located in cranial cavity, their structure, functions of brainstem. Lastly, we learn about blood supply of the brainstem. What is brainstem? The brainstem is the structure that connects the cerebrum of the brain, the spinal cord, and cerebellum. This is brainstem. Parts of the brainstem: midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata. That means brainstem formed by midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata. Brain has three parts: forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Midbrain connect the forebrain to the hindbrain. Parts of the hindbrain are pons, medulla oblongata, and cerebellum. Behind the pons and medulla oblongata, cerebellum located. That means midbrain connect the forebrain and hindbrain. Brainstem connect the cerebrum to the spinal cord. Also support the cerebrum and cerebellum. Their location. Interior of this picture shown interior of the cranial cavity. Our cranial cavity has three fossa: anterior cranial fossa and lies anteriorly, posterior cranial fossa lies posteriorly, between them middle cranial fossa located. Is foramen magnum. In front of the foramen magnum, cleavage present. This is cleavage. At the cleavage, brainstem located. Here, midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata located. Behind the foramen magnum, this portion having cerebellum to cerebellum. That means posterior cranial fossa contain brainstem and cerebellum. Extension of the brainstem. Brainstem extends from just above the tentorial notch to the foramen magnum, just below the foramen magnum. What is tentorial notch? The tentorial notch refers to the anterior opening between the free edge of the cerebellar tentorium and the cleavage or the passes of brainstem. This is tentorial notch. Lower structure, lower opening is foramen magnum. This is foramen magnum. So, brainstem extend from tentorial notch to the lower border of the foramen magnum. Structure of the brainstem. Brainstem contain outer white matter and inner gray matter. This organization is called primitive organization. Neuron has two parts: cell body and their neurites or process. Neurites are axon and dendrite. White matter contain neurites of the neuron, that means process of the neuron, axon and dendrite. And gray matter contain their cell body, that means cell body of the neuron. This organization is called primitive organization. During development, this structure present. This primitive organization present in brainstem and spinal cord. Brainstem and spinal cord, where we found outer white matter and inner gray matter. Our larger portion of the brain, that means cerebrum and also cerebellum, contain outer gray matter and inner white matter. This organization is called modified organization. During further development, this primitive organization altered to form modified organization. Brainstem also contain reticular formation in their core. That means deeper portion of the brainstem, midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata. Combination of white matter and gray matter also present. These combination form reticular formation. What are the cavity present in the brainstem? This cavity is cerebral aqueduct. One is cerebral aqueduct. This is cerebral aqueduct. This is present in midbrain. This cerebral aqueduct communicate forebrain between third ventricle and fourth ventricle. Through this cerebral aqueduct, CSF passes from third ventricle to the fourth ventricle. Here third ventricle located and here fourth ventricle located. That fourth ventricle located in pons and medulla oblongata. Through this cerebral aqueduct, CSF communicate between third ventricle and fourth ventricle. This is cerebral aqueduct. This is fourth ventricle. Functions of brainstem. Brainstem connect the forebrain to the with the spinal cord. So it acts as a conduit for ascending or sensory tract and also descending or motor tract. Through this tract, they connect the spinal cord to the different part of the higher center located in the forebrain. Brainstem contain important nuclei of the cranial nerve, 3 to 12 cranial nerve. Functions of reticular formation of brainstem. As brainstem contain reticular formation, so function of the reticular formation is also the function of brainstem. Some of the cells of reticular formation form vital center, such as cardiac center, respiratory center, and vasomotor center. Also, reticular formation helps in level of wakefulness through ascending reticular activating system. Then, blood supply of the brainstem. Parts of the brainstem are midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata. So, firstly, we learn about blood supply of the midbrain. Midbrain gets nutrition from the branch of the basilar artery. This is basilar artery. Basilar artery is formed by the union of vertebral artery. This is vertebral artery. Two vertebral artery unite to form basilar artery. Here, midbrain located. Midbrain, then pons, then medulla oblongata. So, midbrain gets nutrition from branch of basilar artery. Posterior cerebral artery, branch of basilar artery, and superior cerebral artery, also branch of basilar artery. This is posterior cerebral artery. This is superior cerebral artery. They supply the midbrain. Then, blood supply of the pons. This is pons. Contain branch is from the basilar artery. The pons gets nutrition from the branch of the basilar artery. These are pontine branch or pontine artery. Also gets nutrition from superior cerebellar artery. This is superior cerebellar artery. It also supply the midbrain. Then anterior inferior cerebellar artery. This is anterior inferior cerebellar artery. These are pontine arteries. This is superior cerebellar artery. This is anterior inferior cerebellar artery. All are supply the pons. Lastly, blood supply of the medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata, lower portion of the brainstem. After medulla oblongata, the central nervous system is spinal. So, medulla oblongata gets nutrition from the branch of the basilar artery and also from the branch of the vertebral artery. So, branch of basilar artery is anterior inferior cerebellar artery, and branch from the vertebral artery are posterior inferior cerebellar artery, medullary branch, anterior spinal artery, and posterior spinal arteries. These are branches of the vertebral artery. So, medulla oblongata gives nutrition from basilar artery and vertebral artery. This is anterior inferior cerebellar artery. This is posterior inferior cerebellar artery. This is anterior spinal artery. This is all about brainstem from today's class. Next class, we learn details of the midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata. Thank you.